Hare Krishna, good evening, welcome all of you all for a Saturday evening Bhagavatam class. So, today being Julan, so we start a little late. So, we're going to have a short class but very strong class. Can anyone read the verse number 23 of the 19th chapter of Canto 1? Because we need to have a fast recap of what we did last week to continue further. Yes.
The king said, O great sages, you have all very kindly assembled here, having come from all parts of the universe. You are all as good as supreme knowledge personified, who resides in the planet above the three worlds.
Very good.
Consequently, you are naturally inclined to do good to others, but for this you have no interest, either in this life or in the next.
Yes. So, first and foremost, here Parishad Maharaj is welcoming the sages. Bhai, aap log aaye, kripa. It is a mercy that you all have come, and please be merciful on me. You all only can do good to others. You can't do bad to others. This is the quality of a sage or a sadhu or a brahmana. If he is not doing this, then he is not a brahmana. Like, for example, what is the job of a guru? Teach. So teacher bhi karte hain. Show you the path to achieve God. That is the job of a guru. अगर गुरु आपको बोलता है बेटा ये ले चले ये मंत्र ले ले इससे तेरे को धन की लाभ हो जाएगा, तेरा गाड़ी बंगला हो जाएगा, तेरा फैक्ट्री खड़ा हो जाएगा, तेरा ये हो जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा, then understand that he is not a guru, he is a guru. Guru means pashu. क्यों? Because he is not doing his job. His job is to only show who is God and how to achieve him. That is why Shukracharya was very nice. He was a perfect guru. कैसे? ये वामन देवता के रूप में भगवान वामन अवतार में आए थे, तो अब बलि ने क्या बोला? आप जो मांगेगी, आप क्या एवरीथिंग जो भी मांगा दिया, तो देना ही मेरा काम है. जब तक मैं दान नहीं दूंगा अश्वमेध यज्ञ मेरा पूरा नहीं होगा. So immediately he said, please take. Immediately Shukracharya came. Wait, you fool, you don't understand. He is none other than Vishnu. Vishnu स्वयं आया है, सब कुछ हर लेंगे तेरा. नाम ही क्या है? हरि. हरि का नाम क्या है? हरने वाले. भक्तों का दुख और जो टेढ़े मेढ़े रहते हैं ना, उनका सब कुछ. इसके लिए भगवान के साथ कभी टेढ़ा मत बनना. पहले भगवान त्रिभंगी हैं, 3 जगह से टेढ़े हैं. सो आप उनके सामने आप टेढ़ा मत बनना. इफ यू ट्राई टू बिकम टेढ़ा विद गॉड, गॉड इज 3x टेढ़ा. सो इफ यू डू 100 रुपीज चोरी, भगवान विल डू 300 रुपीज चोरी फ्रॉम यू, और माइट बी 3000 ऑल्सो. सो डोंट ट्राई टू बी स्मार्ट विद गॉड. So immediately he said, no, I have to give, this is my duty. And Shukracharya said, don't. He is none other than Supreme God, he will take everything from you. And first and foremost, what did he do? He told his Shishya, his student, his disciple, who is God. Who is God? Vamandev is none other than God. First part, he did the job of a guru. But immediately next part, what did he say? Don't give him anything. उसको कुछ भी प्रॉमिस मत करना, मैं ये दे रहा हूं वो दे रहा हूं. दे देगा तो लपड़ा है तेरा छिन जाएगा. तो वो काम गुरु का अगेंस्ट द रूल ऑफ अ गुरु. दैट इज व्हाई इमीडिएटली बलि महाराज denounced him. He said, no, I don't want, I will do what I feel like I will do, I will not follow you. What does this mean? This is there in nectar of in waves of devotion, no? Bhakti Ratamrita Sindhu में आता ही. At what point one should denounce a guru, वो भी लिखा है. शास्त्र ये भी बताते हैं कि कब गुरु को एक्सेप्ट करना चाहिए, कब गुरु को रिजेक्ट करना चाहिए. जब गुरु आपको भगवान के मार्ग में जाने से रोके, इफ समटाइम यू आर सपोज टू बी हुम, जिसको आपने एज गुरु आपने परसीव किया है, एंड इफ ही स्टॉप्स यू फ्रॉम अप्रोचिंग गॉड, देन ही शुड बी कट ऑफ. Immediately he detached himself from Shukracharya. Mind you, these are all divine characters. They are not here for small things. But all these are incidents which give us knowledge. They give us the knowledge how and where and how to behave. One has to behave. So these are all implications. So he is saying that you are all as good as the supreme knowledge personified, who resides in the planet above the three worlds. Satyalok mein rehte hain sab. Subsequently, you are naturally inclined. Here, what does this mean? Satyalok mein rehte hain. Those personalities who had come, उसमें कौन कौन थे? नारद मुनि भी थे, वशिष्ठ मुनि थे, व्यासदेव थे. All they in great personalities. So they are not staying in the material realm. They were all fit to be in the Satyaloka. Consequently, you are naturally inclined to do good to others. But for this, you have no interest. But for this, you have no other interest, either in this life nor in the next. बस किसी का भला करना ही उनका काम है. और हम लोग अक्सर देखते हैं कि साधु या सेजेस, शास्त्र में कई बार देखते हैं ना, दे आर गिविंग श्राप. बंदर बन जा, घोड़ा बन जा, छिपकली बन जा, ये बन जा, वो बन जा. व्हाट इज द बेनिफिट? व्हाई डू दे गिव श्राप? इन दैट ऑल्सो दे आर डूइंग गुड ओनली. आज तक मेरे को एक बताओ, एक ऋषि का श्राप गलत या खराब गया हो? नारद मुनि ने मणिग्रीव और नलकुबेर को श्राप दिया. क्या हुआ? कृष्ण का हाथ से उद्धार हुआ. एवरी ग्रेट सेज whoever has cursed, उनका भला ही हुआ. यहां तक कि दुर्वासा मुनि cursed अमरीश महाराज. जस्ट इमेजिन, कभी गुस्से में देखा बाल नोचते हुए किसी को? सोचो, दुर्वासा मुनि द हाइट ऑफ एपिटोम ऑफ एंगर, दैट ही ब्रोक. कोई बाल तोड़ा किसी ने गुस्से में? he broke his hair with the root and he threw it and created a kritya. And how did from where did the Shaligram, from where did the Sudarshan Chakra come? For a devotee, protection is guaranteed. What does Lord say in the Bhagavad Gita? Surrender का क्या श्लोक है? हम तो सर्व पापेभ्यो मोक्षयामि मा शुचः. Do not worry. One who worries means you don't have faith. Have 100% faith. I'll protect you. अनन्यास चिंतस्यो माम ये जन परिपश्यते तेसाम नित्यम अभियुक्तम योगक्षेमम वहाम्यहम. लॉर्ड क्लियरली सेज, जिनका भी उनका योग और क्षेम, उनका जो चाहिए वो मैं देता हूं, उनका जो कमी है मैं पहुंचाऊंगा. हैव फेथ. एंड दैट इज द पॉइंट वेयर वी गेट शेकन अप. हमारा फेथ के ऊपर से डगमगा जाता है. So, very clearly, whenever the sages, whether they curse or they give a blessing, in all cases, it is beneficial for the Jivatma. It's different. It may happen in the same birth. It may happen in the next birth. That's the thing. Yeah, next verse, please.
O trustworthy Brahmana, I now ask you about my immediate duty. Please, after proper deliberation, tell me of the unalloyed duty of everyone in all circumstances, and specifically of those who are just about to die.
Who are about to die. Sarva Atma Marimanascha cha. What does this mean? Every soul has to die, or only one who is about to die, he is supposed to ask this question? This shows the intelligence of परीक्षित महाराज. भाई, एक आदमी जो अगर मरने वाला हो, उसके लिए अब क्या कार्य है? मरने वाला आदमी कर क्या सकता है? मेरे को बताओ. What can you do? 7 days नोटिस पीरियड दिया है, 7 days में मरने वाले हो, तो अब 7 days का नोटिस पीरियड में आप कर क्या सकते हो? What can you do? साई कृष्ण प्रभु. हाँ, पहला मेरा कितना इन्वेस्टमेंट्स है, क्या है, सब निकालोगे ना आप बैठ के. हाँ, इसको इतना पेमेंट करना है, इसका इतना आना है. हाँ, बीवी बच्चों को बताएंगे भाई इधर मैंने छुपा के रखा है, इधर गाड़ के रखा है, सब ले लेना. So this is our way of asking. Give me some more time. If someone comes, generally we say, by paying lakhs of rupees also you won't get 1 minute. And if at all you get that 1 minute, what will you do with that 1 minute? Will you remember God? Will you chant God? Be honest. No. Something materialistic or something worldwide. Something भौतिक कुछ कार्य करने के लिए हम वो 1 मिनट भी एक्स्ट्रा मांगेंगे. डॉक्टर साहब हमको 1 महीना और जिंदा कर दो. क्यों? भौतिक काम करना है. मेरे जमीन का केस बाकी है, ये है, वो सब निपटाना है मुझे. कोई भक्ति करने के लिए कोई टिका हुआ नहीं. This is the difference between Parikshit Maharaj and all of us. He is very clear. He is saying, please, after proper deliberation, very important, सोच समझ के, after proper deliberation, tell me of the unalloyed duty of everyone. Sarva Atma. Sarva Atma means all लोगों के लिए, सभी लोगों के लिए. ये जेंडर भी नहीं है, इसमें मेल फीमेल ऐसा भी नहीं है. For everyone, there is only one. And what is that? Under all circumstances, वो भी डाल दिया. Second, unalloyed duty of all, under all circumstances, specifically of those who are just about to die. How many of the people are just about to die? Everyone. We don't know. Every next minute हम लोग जिंदा रहेंगे क्या पता नहीं. One bomb falls, one earthquake comes. I myself have seen 2000 earthquake in Ahmedabad. I was there in mode of passion. My meeting was there on Saturday. It was a Sunday, 26 January 2000. My wife was carrying my younger daughter and I was in Ahmedabad. My return ticket was on 25th night. But passion, business और थोड़ा करेंगे. Sunday को 26 जनवरी को, हाँ, पूरा दुनिया छुट्टी मनाती है. It's always, that is the problem. थोड़ा और डील साइन हो जाए तो, थोड़ा कुछ ऑर्डर मिल जाए तो. And morning at 8:45, I heard a big loud sound and the whole building was shaking. मेरे सामने, I just came running down and that time I was praying for only one thing. Of course, I was not in Krishna consciousness that time. And I was praying, भगवान बिल्डिंग को पकड़ के रखना, सिर पे गिरना नहीं, तब तो मैं भागूं बाहर. I am asking for, so foolish, so foolish. I mean, I'm frank to accept this. That I was begging God, भाई बस इसको पकड़ के रख, मैं बाहर आ जाऊंगा, मैं बच जाऊंगा. अरे मरने वाला बाहर नहीं मरेगा. And when I came out, in front of me there was a Sindhi colony right just on the right hand side, and it just, whole building was very badly constructed. It just collapsed like a sandwich. Each floor collapsed on each other, and what was left was only the lift pillar, the lift tower, the RCC of the lift that was standing, and the rest of the whole building had collapsed like a sandwich. And when I came out, the earth is shaking. मतलब खड़ा रहूं तो जमीन पे तो फिक्स रहना चाहिए, वो भी that is shaking. And it was around 7.8 magnitude, and main was in Bhuj. This was just the epicenter was in Bhuj, and it was shaking very violently. And the first thing I could see, there was a Swaminarayan temple next to my hotel, and that was like the main gate was rocking, shaking like this. And I learned something as a scientist. I learned the first things which get destroyed in an earthquake are the water tanks, because when it shakes, these tanks get cracked. Every building I could see the water gushing out from the top of the ceiling, the terrace, the water is gushing down. The road was full wet. And then I realized, and we all came down. One fellow, I don't know, he was sleeping in the hotel, I think. Second floor, he got up. He opened the window and he was to jump. We all said, नीचे उतर के आएगा, by chance बचेगा. कूदेगा तो 100% मरेगा. Then he came down. Luckily, our hotel did not collapse. And you won't believe, for a minute, I could feel how wonderful life is. I didn't have a penny in my pocket. And had I died, in those days, I'm talking of 2000, there was no much of Aadhaar card and identification and all. Nobody could have identified me also, because I'm not a localite. This is the situation of life. I myself, then I called up my business associate. and he came and even he was shaken up. He said, "आप आ जाओ मेरे घर पे आ जाओ." I said, "ठीक है." Because this hotel I was on the 4th floor, so I said, "I'll be safe there." वहाँ गया, very happily I went, came home. Somehow I took great fear and all. I entered the hotel, somehow changed my dress to a presentable dress, carried my luggage. सब धंधा सब evaporated. जान है तो जान है. That philosophy आ गया. बाहर आया. Luckily my friend came, business associate came. He took me. गया देखा तो उसका छठा माले पे. बोला चौथा अच्छा था. And you get after tremors. You get after tremors. So that time, just opposite to that building, I was standing in the gallery. I could see सामने का building में, that building had collapsed. One doctor had gone for a visit. One doctor had gone for a visit. His entire family died. He survived, and he was coming and literally picking up each and every brick to search for his wife's and children's body. It was, I've seen that whole episode of that. It was a massive earthquake. One school had 26 January morning assembly, that school programs there. They all full died. Children died. One constable's family died. His family died. So it was, but I could see ignorant people. Now Gujarati people are very business minded. फटाफट बाहर फाफड़ा जलेबी बनाना चालू. Then I went and ate. Let me be very honest. Even I went and ate. But they were making फाफड़ा जलेबी because no one was sitting in the house. घर कभी टूट गया तो everyone was on the road. And this business fellow also got बेसन थर्ड करके बना के दे रहे. हम लोग खा रहे. भूख भी लगा है. Morning 8:55. This earthquake had happened at 20 MP. And the whole thing was like mayhem. Within 1 hour, all the iron girdles available in Ahmedabad were sold out. Within 1 hour. Because बहुत सारे building weak हो गए थे. उनको girdles देके support देना था. My business supplier, one of my business supplier, he was not in town. He had gone out. His family, his father, mother, his son and all were there. उसका घर का सिर्फ hall गिर गया नीचे. Bedroom बच गया. Luckily they were in the bedroom. Hall गिर गया. What I'm trying to say is, I can list now. I can give another lecture, 1 hour lecture on that. But now coming back to the reality, this is the uncertainty. At 8 o'clock, I got up. I went to my toilet, got ready, and waiting. आज ये बात करूँगा, वो business करूँगा, वो उसका 500 किलो का order ले लूँगा, उसको 2 टन का order ले लूँगा. All ख्याली पुलाव. And at 8:20, when the earthquake struck, everything is zero. And luckily that day रात का ट्रेन मिला. ऐसा आया घर पे. I told my wife, I got second life and all that. A typical materialistic way of thinking, because I was not in devotion. But I felt, oh, बहुत बड़ा काम किया. Like बच के आ गया. So you realize the value of life when you have a kiss of death. The problem is we don't value life because we never had the kiss of death. That's some real. It's a feeling which you can only experience. You cannot express. Even if I express, it will not come. What I'm saying is, now as I have undergone this, I know what it means when Parikshit Maharaj is saying this. Parikshit Maharaj बोल रहे हैं, अभी मरने वाला आदमी को क्या करना चाहिए बताओ. And this is what is a perfect example of a devotee. Is the mic put? No, the charging has to be done. Battery is there in this. Battery is there. Now its voice has come. Now it's come. Thank you. So he is a pure devotee. This is the quality of a pure devotee. He is not asking what will happen to my wife, what will happen to my children, what will happen to my kingdom, who will take care of the kingdom. Nothing. He is left everything in one split second. And acharyas say one should give up your attachments as if you reject your bowels. As you pass motion, do you have any regret? Arey, kal ka gaya hai. One should not have. One should have a feeling good. How you leave your, ficus. The same way you have to give up your attachment to worldly things. And that is what we learn from Parishad Maharaj's life. Parishad Maharaj very clear. Just tell me who is about to die. So this question is not asked by Parishad Maharaj for himself. It is asked for, it is all for us. Who is going to go back to Godhead? भाई जिसने विष्णु को गर्भ में ही देख लिया है, उसका कुछ बाल बाका होने वाला नहीं है. होगा तो हमारा होगा कि हमने अभी तक भक्ति में अग्रसर नहीं किया. Yes, now we'll take the verse of today.
At that moment, there appeared the powerful son of Vyasadeva, who traveled over the earth, disinterested and satisfied with himself. He did not manifest any symptoms of belonging to any social order or status of life. He was surrounded with women and children, and he dressed as if others had neglected him.
Now, the first verse is, this verse starts with Tatra Bhavata Bhagavan Vyasaputro Yadirchya Gama Atmana. This Yadirchya and the word Bhagavan has got lot of in-depth understanding. Now, all of a sudden did he pop? Then how did he come? How did he come? My last lecture has gone as a waste. Hare Prabhu, when it is anukulyasya sankalpa pratikulasya varjanam, Rakshatiti Vishwaso Gotriptena Varana. When these conditions, Atmanikshep Karpanyaha, Shadvida Sharanagati, and these 6 ways, even completes, these are the 6 steps. It starts with Anukulyasya Sankalpa, Pratikulasya Varjanam. These are all steps. The last is Karpanaha. Karpanaha, why it is Karpanaha is last? Why you have to be humble? आपको क्यों humble होना चाहिए? कई लोगों को छोड़ने के बाद भी मैंने छोड़ दिया. घमंड मत करो. आपने कुछ नहीं छोड़ा. आपसे बड़े बड़े ज्ञानी लोग हैं जिन्होंने ज्यादा चीजें छोड़ा है. बिलोंगिंग्स बोलो, आपका आदतें बोलो, जो भी बोलो, they have left much better and much before, much better you. If you want to see, take the story of Dhruv Maharaj. Even at an age of 7 years, this child has left more things than 6 years. I'm sorry, 6 years. He has left more things than what you and I cannot even do at this matured age also. So, first and foremost, Vyasadeva appeared there because Parishad Maharaj had manifested all the 6 signs of surrender. Now, why is Vyasadeva called as Bhagavan? यहाँ पे भगवान कैसे बन गए वो? You can call someone प्रभु. हम लोग भी इस्कॉन में बोलते हैं ना, प्रभु जी, माता जी बोलते हैं. भगवान गुरु बोल सकते हैं. और यहां पे क्या बोला है? व्यासपुत्रो यदृच्या अगमा, सॉरी, भगवान व्यासपुत्रो अभवात, appeared. It does not say came, he appeared. Then he is called as Bhagavan. Bhagavan appears, agreed. But how can he come in the category of Bhagavan when he is only Vyasa's son? ठीक है, 16 साल माँ के गर्भ में थे, वो सब मान लिया. But how can you call someone Bhagavan? When will someone come in the category of Bhagavan? Yes. और तो उनके अंदर कुछ भी नहीं, कपड़ा भी नहीं है. And the verse very clearly says, Anapeksha Alakshaya. How can we call someone called as Bhagavan? And mind you, he has not created the Bhagavatam, created by Vyasadeva, taught to him by Vyasadeva. बाप ने बेटे को सिखाया, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है, इट्स बाउंड टू बी देयर एवरीवेयर. हाउ डू वी कॉल समवन भगवान? Because this has got a very intricate understanding one should have. Yes, Rajesh Sarabhu. He was self-satisfied. Okay. Something more better. Yes. Self-realized. यहाँ पे इस्कॉन में तो सब लोग self-realized हैं. Vyasdev is also an incarnation of God. ठीक है. By the way, we all are incarnations of God. Mame vanshi jiva loke jiva buddha sanatana. So we are also incarnations of God. But we are Anu, Lord is Vibhu. सबसे पुराना माल हम लोग ही है, मालूम है? न जायते म्रियते वकाल अयम भूत्वा भविता न भूय अजो नित्य शाश्वत यम पुराणो. व्हाट इज सेइंग? यम पुराणो. सब भगवान कह रहे हैं भगवद गीता में, सबसे पुराना कौन है? ये आत्मा. भटक रहा है, कभी बंदर, कभी घोड़ा, कभी गधा. न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीर है. इतना पुराना आत्मा है, न हन्यते, मरेगा नहीं. हन्यमाने शरीर है, शरीर मर सकता है, आत्मा नहीं मर सकता. देन व्हाट डू यू थिंक? First and foremost, Bhagavatam, I just mentioned 2 minutes before. He has not written the Bhagavatam. He has heard the Bhagavatam from his father and learnt it. Then every Bhagavat Kathakar should be a Bhagavan. हाँ, मतलब अच्छा प्योर माल सुना एकदम, कि बाकी अभी जो हम लोग सब पढ़ रहे हैं सब डुप्लीकेट, मिलावट, पानी मिलाया, दूध, वो एकदम प्योर. माताजी, जब उनका जन्म हुआ तब वो ब्रह्मवादी थे. जब व्यासदेव का जन्म होना, सुखदेव गोस्वामी के जन्म हुआ, ब्रह्मवादी थे. तब जैसे ही जन्म लिए, 16 साल के जन्म के बाद पिताजी बोल रहे थे, जैसे पिताजी अंदर से आवाज दिया, अरे बेटा बाहर आ जा, माँ को गर्भ में तकलीफ हो रहा है, 16 साल से लेके घूम रहे हैं. तो बोला नहीं नहीं नहीं, माया बाहर आऊंगा, माया पकड़ लेगी. तो तुरंत भगवान द्वारकाधीश को लेके आए, बोला ये कंफर्म कर रहे हैं, आप आ जाओ बाहर. द्वारकाधीश केम, ऐसा डोंट वरी, माय माया विल नॉट कैच यू. इमीडिएटली टू केम आउट, cut off the umbilical cord. He just put the cord round his neck and he walked. And he walked. His father is shouting, "Oh my son, oh my son." अरे कम से कम थैंक यू तो बोल मम्मी को, थैंक यू तो बोल पिता को. वो भी नहीं बोल रहा है, सीधा भाग रहा है. Immediately, that is a very famous incident, na? All the ladies were taking bath and they were not feeling shy when the young 16-year-old boy was going. But when पीछे व्यासदेव came, they all covered their bodies. व्यासदेव asked, "अरे, I'm the old man like your father. Why are you covering your body with when you're seeing me? But when my young son went, you all did not cover." What did he say? What did the lady say? You are still a householder. You have the difference between male and female, but he is so knowledgeable that he doesn't have any difference between male and female. But Acharya has clearly mentioned he was that time a Brahmavadi. When there are 2 shlokas which was recited in the Bhagavatam by the woodcutters, deliberately Vyasdev said, अब लड़के को पता कैसे पड़ेगा मुझे, मेरा लड़का गया किधर है. उसने 2-4 लकड़ा जो काटते हैं ना, लकड़हार, ओके, लकड़हार जो भी, तो वुड कटर्स को बुला के बोल दिया कि भाई एक काम करो, 3-4 श्लोक सीख लो. तो उनको 3-4 श्लोक सिखा दिया, नटव वर्बु वो सब श्लोक है, वो सब सिखा दिया. तो सीख गए. एंड दे वर कटिंग द वुड एंड दे वर रिसाइटिंग द श्लोकास. व्हेन व्यास सुखदेव गोस्वामी हर्ड दोज वर्सेस, ही वाज वंडरिंग, अरे नाइस पर्सनालिटी, it's not striking me to those verses. Varapidam Natavar Babu. They are describing the beauty of Krishna. Varapidam. Natavar Babu. He is like a Natavar means like a नाटक में जो आदमी मेकअप करता है ना वैसा मेकअप करता है, all dots and all that. Then Aho Bakyam Sanakala Kutam. The second verse is Aho Bakyam Sanakala Kutam. Oh, Bakyam means here Baka's sister. Who is Baka's sister? Bakasur's sister? Putana. Putana was the sister of Bakasur. So Aho Bakyam Sanakala Kutam. हमारा स्तन में कालकुट रखे उसको भी लिबरेट कर दिया. That time Shukdeb Goswami said, अरे ये तो बढ़िया बोल रहा है, ये आदमी कौन देखना पड़ेगा. Who is having these qualities? So he went and asked those hunters, woodcutters. The woodcutters said, please contact this old man called Vyasdev. तो उसने हमको सिखाया. आगे का डिटेल हमको ये 4 ही श्लोक मालूम है, हमको ये 4 श्लोक ही सिखाया है. बाकी का जानना चाहते हैं आप उनसे जानो. So he came back to his father. That time his father taught him the entire Bhagavat. So that is how he learned the entire Bhagavat. Earlier he was Brahmavad. Okay, Brahmavad are not anti-God people, they are also God people only. But their actual, what you learned last Sunday, Rasom Hapso Kaunti, Prabhasmi Shashi Suryo. What do all these verses try to, give a realization to you? Lord is speaking Brahmavadi both in Bhagavad Gita as well as in Bhagavad. What is Brahman? Brahman means what? Lord is there everywhere. And in the end, what does he say? In the 7th chapter only, what does he say? Mata Paratramna Anyat Kinchit Astit Dhananjaya Mai Sarvam Idam Proktam Sutre Manigani Iva. I am holding the thread. I am holding everything in position is standing because of me. आपके बल पे कुछ भी नहीं कर रहे हो. रसो हम आपसे कौन थे. रसो मीन्स टेस्ट इन वाटर. ठीक है, एसेंस इन वाटर और टेस्ट इन वाटर. व्हाट यू कॉल इट? दैट मीन्स व्हाट? पानी में भी भगवान है. प्रभास में शशि सूर्य हो. तेजस्वी नाम हम. शब्द क्ले पौरुषम नरसु. All these are qualities, various qualities of God. That means God is not just sitting in a deity or only in the Bhagavan Swarup. His energies are pervading. Aham sarvasya prabho mata sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante maam bhuta bhava samanvitaha. Aham sarvasya prabho. I am there in everything. अगर आप बोलो ना नहीं I don't believe in God, that's your problem. You may not believe. Belief has nothing to do with existence. You may believe. I may say I am very slim, trim. It's my belief. But weight, काटा जो है वो मेरा बिलीफ को ट्रू नहीं करेगा. दैट शो मी weight, whatever it is. So belief is different and facts are different. So why is Vyasadev's son called as Bhagavan? When any person who does service to others without any personal benefits, that person is referred to as Bhagavan. In all the Shastras, many times, even your Durvasa Muni is referred to as Bhagavan. That doesn't mean he is God. Here Bhagavan means he is a great personality who is doing this for your benefit, wherein he doesn't have any vested interest. खुद का personal interest नहीं हो, उस व्यक्ति को ही भगवान कहा जाता है. भौतिक दुनिया में हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? सपोज आप बहुत गरीब, यू आर वेरी डायर नीड ऑफ मनी. मतलब कल सुबह आपका कुछ ऑपरेशन करना है या कुछ खर्चा है और पैसे नहीं है आपके पास. एंड समवन कम्स एंड गिव्स यू लेट्स से 1 लाख रुपीस, डायर नीड. उसके लिए आपके लिए वो कौन बन गया? बचा लिया यार, बहुत प्रॉब्लम में था, बचा लिया. और माइट बी डॉक्टर. The doctor may come and save your life, he's about to die and he came in the last minute, gave one injection and you start praying him to consider him as God. But is he God? Why? No. Huh? No. You are not saved forever. He has only extended your life for a couple of hours, days or years. That's all. Finally, you have to die. So please understand this, get this very clear. हम ये भौतिक दुनिया में भगवान का अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज डिफरेंट. किसी के लिए शायद कोई पैसा दिया होगा, किसी के लिए कोई जान बचाया होगा डॉक्टर ने, कुछ भी हो. There may be n number of examples. But when it comes to a spiritual understanding, who is Bhagavan? One who does welfare to your soul without any personal interest or vested interest in him. Then he is Bhagavan. He is referred in scriptures. That is why his father is not referred to as Bhagavan, but Shukdeb Goswami is referred to as Bhagavan. That is the greatness of Shukdeb Goswami. Okay, with this I like to close this session.